So I am picking a bunch of these spoon tomatoes. The nice thing about these growing in clusters is that if the whole cluster is ripe or close to ripe, I can go ahead and just pick the whole thing. I mean, some of these, look how small some of these get. It's just unbelievable. Look how small that is. That just cracks me up. It's amazing how many little tomatoes grow on here. I picked a whole bunch yesterday. And here we are getting a whole bunch more today. You know, one nice thing about the spoon tomato here is that I do get a continual harvest. It is an indeterminate. Although it is sometimes kind of tedious picking all these little tomatoes. But it's worth it in the long run. So we'll call that good for today's picking. Okay, so to save these is really simple. You take the blossom end, which is opposite the stem end, and just poke it right there like that. Just make a little hole and then squeeze it. And that's all there is to it. Let's see if I can get that back in the camera there, right there. So you take like this, poke a hole, just like this, and then squeeze it out. And with these little things, it's really quick to do it. And that's how I do all of my small tomatoes, my cherry tomatoes, just like that. And now it also works that way with the larger ones. Larger, I know they don't look larger, but these little cherry tomatoes, you do the same thing. You just poke a hole in the bottom and then just squeeze it out like that. Let me show you that again. Let me show you this up close. Just like that. You see all those seeds. See, it works. See, it's much easier to do these. Now, of course, with the bigger tomatoes, you cut them in half and then squeeze each side. But with these, you don't have to do that. That's the nice thing about it. You just poke a hole in the bottom and then squeeze it out. And then you just take these and you can eat these. So when I'm done extracting all the seeds, I'll go ahead and ferment these. And to do that, I'm just going to take a couple tablespoons of water, throw it in here, and then put some plastic wrap over it and poke a couple holes in the plastic wrap and then let them ferment for 2 or 3 days. When they get a little kind of a moldy skin on top, then take them out, wash them with a sieve, and then put them on a paper plate to dry, and they're ready to go. So that's all there is to saving these.